When you have 10 things on your to-do list for the day, it's easy to get stressed about your productivity levels. Getting a lot of stuff done in a short amount of time is a lofty goal, but it can be done. Read through some of these tips and tricks to change your daily habits and make yourself more productive. Number 1. Schedule your day the night before. Start your productivity early to get on top of things. Before you go to sleep, mark out a rough to-do list with your most important tasks. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but it should be a general guideline of everything you need to do the next day. The same principle applies to planning your weekend. Try to have your plans set in stone by Thursday evening, so you don't waste time juggling events and hangout times. Don't worry about what's right or wrong when you're making a schedule. Figure out what works for you. If you find yourself having trouble finishing your schedule, take a good look at where you're losing time. For instance, maybe you have a tendency to hang out and chat after meetings, which causes you to run late. Number 2. Exercise first thing. Even 10 minutes of exercise can give you an energy boost. When you wake up, try heading out for a quick jog or a run on the treadmill. It will get your day started right and give you enough energy to be productive all day. Studies show that exercising during the work week can also give you a more positive outlook on life, so it's a great mood booster. Number 3. Meditate every morning. Clear out your mental clutter and keep your mind sharp. Sit down for 5 to 10 minutes every day and focus on your breathing. Empty your mind and try to think about nothing, except for peace and serenity. Number 4. Eat a healthy breakfast. Give yourself enough fuel to make it through the day. Sit down and eat a healthy breakfast full of lean proteins, whole grains, and fresh fruit. Your mind and your stomach will thank you. Try having a fruit smoothie, an omelet, a bowl of granola and yogurt, or a breakfast burrito with eggs and sausage. Stay away from sugary breakfast foods like pastries and cereal. Eating that much sugar early in the morning can cause you to crash later on in the day. Number 5. Start with your toughest task. What's the one thing you're not looking forward to? Get that done and over with right away. When you do the thing that you're dreading, the rest of your day will suddenly look a whole lot easier. Jump in right away when you have the most energy to start your day off right. If you're having trouble getting started on a tough assignment, tell yourself to work on it for just 5 minutes. Then, try working on it for 10 more minutes. Before you know it, your task will be halfway finished, and you'll be that much closer to completing it. Try not to answer emails first thing in the morning. They take up a lot of mental energy and they can really be distracting. Number 6. Block out distractions. Life is full of things vying for your attention. When it's time to be productive, turn off the TV and put your phone on silent. If you have a sudden thought that's not related to what you're doing, jot it down on a scrap paper and get back to it later. If you're at work, let your coworkers know that you can't be disturbed for the next couple of hours. If you have trouble working for long periods of time, set a timer on your phone for 30 minutes. When the alarm goes off, give yourself a 5-minute break before getting back to work. Number 7. Don't multitask. It sounds like a good idea, but it's actually less productive overall. When it's time to get to work, pick out a single thing and focus on that until it's complete. Dedicating your brain space to one thing at a time will lead to better quality and faster results. It's often thought that some people just have a knack for multitasking. However, studies show that people who are good at multitasking still have lower productivity rates than those who focus on one thing at a time. Number 8. Clean up messes right away. Cluttered spaces lead to a cluttered mind. When you get up in the morning, make your bed before you leave. When you finish a project, clean up the papers around your desk. Taking a few minutes to clean up your messes can lead to more productivity in the long run. It's also much easier to start working if your environment is clean. Sitting down at a messy desk is overwhelming, but sitting down at a clean one gets you ready for the day. Number 9. Take breaks. Your brain needs a bit of a breather to rest and recuperate. After you've worked for a few hours, take 10 to 15 minutes and do some stretching, some walking, or some deep breathing. Get up and move around to come back refreshed and ready for the rest of the day. It can be tempting to work for hours on end without taking a break. However, doing that actually lowers your productivity levels and can make you feel burned out. Also, be sure you're getting plenty of sleep every day and taking the time to unwind when you need it. That will help you feel more energized and focused throughout the day. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications, and also comment down below. See you in the next video.